oh, oh. Come fill my glass up a little more. We're about to get up and burn this floor.
Hey guys, it's XX Grand Zodiac here, and I'd like to come here to talk about Halo 4's Flood. It's one of my most favorite game types, and I like to play it a lot. Let me explain what it is. Basically, you see those creatures I'm shooting at right now? They're called the Flood. Their main goal is to try to infect us and make us the Flood, while we try to defend ourselves and get as many kills as we can. Here you can see me pistoling off the zombies. It's most people say that this Magnum is really underpowered. I think it's perfectly tuned, as in since the Flood are totally useless at long range, if we had one of those one-shot kills pistols from Halo Reach come back, then it would be kind of rigged. I mean, it'd be kind of over for the Flood. In Halo Reach, the pistol was better than the shotgun. I mean, it's a one-shot kill to the head, no matter what range. And it kind of makes it overpowered. So I like 343's idea of making it like a 3-shot kill from mid-range. Now let me come back to the gameplay. In the gameplay, we're playing on the map Complex in Halo 4, and of course the Flood game type. I'm using the pistol here, and this is the shotgun. The shotgun has been extremely overpowered so far when I'm using it. The shotgun, really, as most of you know, is a close-range weapon. In Halo 4, it's kind of turned into a mid-range. I mean, not a complete mid-range. I'm just over-exaggerating, but it's turned into a really, really good weapon that can be used, like, I'm not sure, medium, like, in between medium range and close range. I'm not sure what exactly that is. I'm just going to call it mid. I don't know. So, the shotgun's been made really well for this game type. The Slayer, it should be tuned down a bit. For Flood, I think this is how it should be. So here, I noticed that there was a dude underneath me. The reason I know that is because I looked at my radar, and there's a little like arrow on the bottom of the red dot, indicating that he's a floor below me. If it's above the red dot, that means he's above me. Now, see, look at the radar. There's no arrow that's indicating up or down. Here, I decided to run this way, which is the worst choice of my life, because I could have come back there and got a lot of kills over there. But I decided to stay back here and try to be last man, if I can. And I end up being last man. Here, the pistol, yeah, you can tell that long ranges, I mean, it's kind of messed up. But in Reach, you pretty much use it anywhere, in any distances. Here, you just saw me shooting. I didn't even get a shot on him. I just gave away my location. So, this point, I know I'm going to be last man. It's kind of easy. I'm just setting myself, fighting with a Flood arm, moving back up so I can funnel him into one position. And I know that guy's going to get infected. I'm kind of confused how he lives for this long. It's surprising me because these Flood are really right around him. He should be infected. And now I'm last man. See, whenever I'm last man, I panic. I shot that. Why did I shoot that? I don't know why. I was expecting a kill right there because the shotgun is really that long of a range. So this is now starting round 2. That guy teabagging me. Anyway, so since there's a new feature in Flood, in Halo Reach, when you were infected, there was probably another chance you'll be infected again in the game. In Halo 4, you will only be infected for one round at most. Sometimes you might not at all, or sometimes you'll only be infected once, as in the beginning of the game. Here, every time, the last man is always 99% of the time infected the next round, making it fair for the players to actually catch up to me. Catch up to the player, not me, sorry. I would hate it if they catch up to me. I ended up winning this game, actually, and it says I came second for some reason. If you look at the scoreboard, it was 180 to 145 or something like that, and it said I came second. I don't know what's that supposed to mean, but yeah, here I think I killed, no, yeah, the lunge. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the Flood. The Flood is lunge. The lunge of it has huge. I think they should tune it down way, way less. As in, their lunge is crazy. Every time you see a red dot over my screen, that means, oh wow, how did I get that kill? Okay, every time I see that red circle like pop up, I just go for it automatically lunges me towards the opponent. There's no skill necessary to be a Flood. I'm so surprised. Oh yeah, when you're thrustering and you can hit them at the same time, so it's pretty much over for the humans unless they have some really good reflexes. Now I'll talk about the 3 armor abilities that people can be using. You saw me using active camo just a minute ago, and active camo is basically one of the 3. Sorry, my nose. Sorry. One of the 3 armor abilities that you can choose from in the beginning of the game if you're not infected. You can choose for Promethean Vision, active camo, and hard light shield. Active camo is mostly used for stealth and staying alive, making sure the Flood don't see you and picking them off when they don't see you and focusing their attention on other players. Promethean Visions Promethean vision's mostly used for finding the enemy or finding the flood. I use Promethean vision a lot in my battle rifle gameplay. Now, I'd like to finally talk about the hard light shield. The hard light shield is not very helpful in my eyes. People might think it's very helpful, but I think that it's a total waste of an armor ability. The hard light shield will working good in other game types like Slayer or Big Team Battle. It helps a lot in Dominion. But really, in Flood, it's not much of a help. The hard light shield doesn't really work very much unless if you have a teammate shooting the Flood while it's in front of you. Once you have the flood in front of you or you blocked it with the hard light shield, it'll just go around you. There's no point. That's why this guy, I lost my kill here. Some dude stole it from me. So I didn't see the guy in the armor that thing. See, that's exactly how you use active camo. Take the kills, basically like a kill stealing machine. Now let me talk about the armor abilities for the flood. The armor abilities for the flood are the thruster pack, Promethean vision, and the active camo. Let me show you an example of the thruster pack. There, right down. See that? Right there, that's the thruster pack. It allows you to thrust forward towards the humans trying to infect them. At the same time, you can use the flood claw, which acts like an energy sword. The active camo basically can counter the humans' Promethean vision. Like I told you, the Promethean vision can see anyone on the map. So, that now 343 allowed the flood to use active camo so that they can counter the Promethean vision. When you're using active camo, you'll come up as a silhouette. If you're behind an object, then basically they can't see you. It's the same thing as using the armor mod of stealth, which is in the wetwork specialization. Sadly, you can't use the armor specialization in this game type to hide from Promethean vision when you're using thrusters or Promethean vision as a flood. Promethean vision as a flood is basically the same thing as the humans. To find the humans who are camping and crouching so that you can kill them. Some of the humans can camp, like I told you, they can crouch in corners, and they can't be seen on the radar. So the only way you can find them is using Promethean vision. That counters the camper's idea of staying somewhere where no one can find them. The Promethean vision is the perfect way to go. So this is probably coming to the end of my video. There's about a minute left. And I'm looking for a few flood around here, trying to find them. My thoughts on flood, probably one of my best game types, one of my favorites, sorry. And if I were to rate it out of 5 stars, I would give it about 4 stars. The only reason I would take it off a star is because of the thrusters of the flood, and thrustering and hitting at the same time was kind of unfair. But it's a game. You gotta get used to it. So, what do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see Oddball, Griffball, SWAT, CTF, Big Team Battle, Infinity Slayer? What do you guys want to see? Don't be afraid to put it in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and favorite it. This video took me about 3 hours to make because of getting this gameplay done. Other than that, it was a pretty easy video to make. My next video is probably going to be out another week because I have uploaded 2 videos in 2 days. And thanks for watching. This is XX Grand Zodiac from Paradox Gaming signing out. Peace!